in the kitchen this Thursday afternoon.
That's right. Thomas O'Neill from Suicide Bridge Restaurant in Turlock joins us today. And Thomas, you are making crab mac and cheese.
That's right.
Not Kraft mac and cheese.
No, it's not Kraft. No. This is homemade.
All right. What are we doing?
First thing we're going to do is sweat some onions.
All right, wait, what'd you have in there?
Butter, onion, 3 tablespoons of butter.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And we put about 2
2
tablespoons of onions in there. You want to get them sweating a little bit.
Woo,
Okay.
I'm crying already.
If it's got onions, you know it's got to be good.
So you just want them to sweat a little bit to soften up. You don't want to do that over too high heat, because then it'll burn, black and nasty.
I've never
don't
heard
want
it
that.
called that before. Sweat.
Sweat them.
Sweat.
No, it's when you cook over a lower heat, just to kind of draw the moisture out a little bit, so they're not so crunchy.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you let that go for a little while. And the next thing we're going to do is add flour to make a roux,
Okay.
which thickens it up. You want to go ahead and
Let
dump
me
that
put that
in.
in there. I'm going to make some roux.
Yep.
How
And
much flour do I have here?
That's 3 tablespoons of flour.
Yeah, I always burn my roux.
Yeah, well, the most important thing is to keep it moving and that you don't have any clumps, because you get clumps, you're never going to get them out.
Oh.
So you
Now
got to
you
keep
tell
it
me.
moving so you don't burn it.
Okay.
There's a joke in here somewhere about you're going to rue the day.
All right.
All right, next we're going to
Is that
add...
good roux?
That's perfect.
Ah.
Next we're going to add a cup of chicken stock. There. And a cup of milk. Do you want to add that? Okay, we'll
right.
just stir that around.
Put it in the kitchen or in the sink for
That's
Jimmy
the
to
way I
wash
do.
later.
I'm making a mess. Here, actually, let me get a whisk for this.
Okay.
Probably won't be so messy with a whisk.
If there's any mess made, it's because I taught him how to do it. He didn't know how to make a mess before getting it.
Okay, now we'll go ahead and add some sherry. And that Old Bay there.
Did you hear that? You handle the Old Bay, go ahead.
Oh, I can handle the
Yeah,
Old Bay.
I would handle about 4 times that much Old Bay. I like the Old Bay.
And that was 2 tablespoons of sherry and 1 teaspoon of Old Bay.
Okay. Oh, I'm liking where this is going. Wow. All right.
Now we just got to wait for this to come up to a nice simmer.
And it'll come up fast because we have this induction stove.
Yeah,
This is the neatest cook.
I'd say this is the first time I worked with induction. It is great. I have to say I'm impressed.
Thanks to Delaware Appliance for this.
Yep.
Heats up quickly. You can control it very nicely, what temperature you want it to be.
That's right.
And you said you just want it to simmer.
Yeah.
We're not bringing it to like a full
No,
boil.
not going to bring it to a boil. No, you just want it to simmer so that, and then we're going to add the cheese in and the crab meat.
All right, so we've still got cheese. We've got crab meat. Thanks.
That's your job.
What are you going to put in there?
What?
Oh, you want this in there. Oh. I thought this was like popcorn. You know, you guys go ahead and work. I'm going to eat cheese.
Giving you
What
the
you're
cheese
doing.
award.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, you can go ahead and put the cheese in.
All right, so
and
tell
if
me-
you want, go ahead and stir that up. You can add it slowly so that way it, kind of...
Hey, you know what? John Holloway is over there laughing at me. Look at him in the kitchen. He's trying to figure out how to get the cheese out. How was that? Was that slowly enough?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's good, because that's all you're going to
All
get. Am I wanting to mash this around pretty good, or just mix it
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
I'm
just...
glad you remembered the cheese this time. Talking about
For those of you who don't know about the cooking challenge that we received, that I failed to pull the cheese out of the refrigerator for the cheese sauce. Who would think? Who's going to know there's cheese in the cheese sauce?
It's just a good thing there's not Cool Whip in it. That's all I.
All right, so how far down are we taking this?
Just stir that until all the cheese melts.
Okay, so we're melting cheese, all right.
We're melting the cheese.
He's the cheese master.
I'm
He's
the
the
cheese
cheese
guy.
master.
With the jokes and everything before
Yeah,
the show,
well,
he's definitely the cheese master today.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
Yeah,
I get
okay.
no respect. I think somebody said that already, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was somebody else's line.
Seems to be a theme for the day.
Yeah.
We had a lovely time earlier this morning as we had technical glitches, and we ended up telling everybody jokes till we got it all straightened out.
We?
I say we, yeah.
Yeah,
That
you.
was me.
You.
You're doing the tap dance next time.
Oh.
She told a joke.
And
Yeah, I told one. I told.
She did. I don't
All
know
right.
what
So
it was.
the cheese is melting here. What's our next step?
Next up is add crab meat in. That's jumbo lump crab meat. It's
Jumbo.
That's 1 pound. You could probably get away with less, but
Can I have?
yeah, why not?
I know it's going to
you
fall all over the place.
That's
Can
okay.
you
It
just
falls.
get-
I'll catch it.
You will.
Spatula.
There.
I'll
yeah.
catch it before it hits the table.
With your mouth open.
Oh, yes. That one's mine. Leave
There.
it alone.
That's
Don't
yours.
touch it. That's
okay.
mine.
That's yours.
Get away from it. Now,
Doesn't it look?
the great thing
It's
about
just
this,
a shame they can't smell it.
watch this. This induction heat top, I can touch it, and I don't get burned.
All right.
All right, next step. Just go ahead and dump that right in with the mac.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
No.
all gonna
Or-
fit.
well,
Shall
one way
I
or the
go
other.
that way?
Oh, the other way around.
Yes.
One way or the other, doesn't matter.
I got that part.
Yeah. Oh, you splattered
I'm sorry,
me.
don't make it you. Because it is hot.
All right, yeah, and you're gonna want it a little bit loose like that because when you bake it in the oven to finish the crust on top, the
So we
noodles
make-
are gonna soak in some of that moisture. I know it looks
Gotcha.
watery now, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it'll turn
All
out
So we'll
right.
take that out.
So we're gonna
Okay.
put this in the oven, and
Yep.
and through the magic of television.
Yep. We put it in it. Put it under your broiler.
Right.
With I got some Japanese breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, and some grated Parmesan cheese.
Just like right over the top?
Yep. But you could use Asiago or Pecorino, whatever kind of hard cheese you like.
Yeah.
All right, are we going to take the
And
one
that
out of
goes
the
in.
oven?
Through the magic of television.
Through the magic of television.
Ding-a-ding.
We
Can I
go
go
over
ahead?
to our Lekker Lux oven
There we
and find.
go.
Oh my goodness.
What a beauty. That
That
is
is
absolutely
awesome.
beautiful.
Let's see
Can we
if
get
we-
a shot of that?
Tom, thank you. Yeah, you're hooked on a... There you go.
If you'd like a list, a shopping list and instructions on how to make this wonderful crab mac and cheese, go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the show tab. Plus, don't forget to check out the Eats and Drinks tab on DelmarvaLife.com, your guide to what's for dinner. We're going to chat it.
You need to get off of that. That's mine. Now let's take a look at what's coming up in the news. First at 5 on Fox 21. Later on WWOC News at 67 in high definition. I said get your hands off of that.
Oh,
That's
no,
mine.
you get it.